Oh, hi everyone. Right, it's a little update on the Austin 7. I've got all the chassis mocked up. Back axles on. Everything's loosely put together. Just so I can lay everything out. For the Austin 7 purists out there, one away. So I've fitted a Reliant 750 engine. Still a 750cc engine, but it's twice the power of your standard Austin 7 engine. So last night I made the engine mounting here. You can see that, some rear mounting there. Sort of cross tube there, and there'll be a mounting on the front there, something like that. That's not yet mounted in. The Reliant engine sits on rubber blocks, the little cotton wheel blocks, so it's a bit more flexible, whereas the Austin 7 engine would have been bolted solidly to the chassis. But at the moment I'm just making these, bending these to shape and start to form the shape of the body. So as you can see on here, got the original chassis outrigger here, and then I've put some brackets on, welded them onto here, and the same on the back here. Just a basic little bracket, and then mount these, just a bit of square section, and these will be welded on onto these brackets, and then this will be there'll be a plate on here so I can bring the hoops up for the bulkhead, and everything will be bolted off here and here, and there'll be a few other bolts on the bodywork. The front end's bolted onto the chassis, so it's looking quite nice. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to use these original Austin mounting brackets yet. I've got a Reliant radiator here, so that's obviously going to sit something like that, so I've got a little bit of room to play with between these mounts. I might bring it in a bit, make it a bit narrower on the front. But the alternator sits out of it, so but then I might bring the body in and then just put a little bulge in the bodywork just to accommodate room for the alternator. Yeah, it's all looking rather nice. So you can see the curvature of that bit of square section there, and then that will come round to the front mounting here. I'm probably going to build let's get some tubular steel and make a sort of a squarish sort of section around here to mount the radiator in. On the engine, this Reliant engine's got a SU carb which is sitting up quite high above the rock cover, and I prefer to have the bodywork coming down, so I'm probably going to change all this, have the SU sitting lower, and this has got a standard Reliant exhaust manifold on it, so you can have a downpipe going down there, but what I want to have on this car is side pipes coming straight out and down the side of the bodywork, so I'm probably going to end up making up a complete new manifold for this. Yeah. So I'm playing around with the seating position here. Just got a bit of wood resting against the bench and the seat area. On the steering box, I'm probably going to, these are the original mounting holes where the steering box would mount, and there's a side box there where the brake pedal would go. I'm bringing the brakes and all the clutch pedal and everything up to about here somewhere. The steering box will be mounted higher up sort of maybe up here somewhere, but I have to work out. See, it's the tricky bit. It's working out where your feet are going to go, where the pedals are going to go, and where the box is going to go. And also, because I've got lower suspension, then this steering track arm is going to sit higher. So you want to try and keep everything level to reduce bump steer. So obviously the drop arm for the steering box will come down across to there. So yeah, basically it's all about building sort of the foundation for the body, for the frame. And then I've got the rear section of the chassis here. I'm probably going to have this mounting here, and this bit over here, and then one like a roll hoop up over behind your head, and then down to that part there, bring a bit of steel across there. So I have a rear bolt head up here. But there's a lot of looking at the chassis, working out where everything's going to go, where I'm going to mount it. One slight problem with having the Reliant engine is I've got an Austin prop shaft here. Now the Austin prop shaft will fit as a standard Hardy splicer UJ, so that does fit on that flange there. You can see it's about sort of 6-7 inches too long, so I may have a play around with shortening this prop shaft to get it to fit, or I'll maybe get hold of a Reliant. I think the Reliant Regal prop shaft is 20 inches, this is 21, so it'll be a bit too short, but I can play around with something there. But yeah, it's all looking rather nice. I've just got these rusty old wheels on it at the moment, just to get the chassis off the ground. I can see what how all the suspension is working. That seems to be okay. It can take the weight. This engine doesn't actually weigh a lot more than the standard Austin 7 engine, because it's a complete alloy engine. So these front springs are pretty much level at the moment. There's not going to be a huge amount more weight on the chassis. So yeah, it's just a little quick update so you can see how everything's going. It's looking rather nice. Okay, that's it for now.